Hi, assalamu alaikum. Good morning, how are you today? Very good, very good. I hope you had the chance to go over chapter 4, which discusses descriptive writing. And today we're going to talk about descriptive writing. What is descriptive writing? This is actually the first part, or the first type of paragraph writing that we are we're going to deal with in this semester. We have other types such as comparison, contrast, cause and effect, and other types. Descriptive writing is a kind of writing in which we try to describe something or someone or some place or some idea and so on. So the most important thing about descriptive writing is that it includes, and you should, whenever you write descriptively, write how the writer feels, how the writer feels, the writer's own impressions, the writer's own attitudes and position on feelings on something. And the most important thing also about descriptive writing is that you try to create something called a sensory image, and this means that you try to create a picture in words. So you try to draw that picture through using your descriptions or through using your words. So this is the idea of descriptive writing, and this is the most important thing about descriptive writing, trying to create that sensory image in the reader's mind. What that place looks like, what that place would smell like, what that place would feel like to be there, and so on. So this is what we want to emphasize today, is about that sensory image or that picture in words. Okay? So descriptive writing actually lets the reader taste, feel, see, smell, hear, touch that thing that you are describing, the place, and so on. So the idea about descriptive writing is that a successful description usually uses vivid, very lively, in other words, very lively, very vivid descriptions, very vivid vocabulary, and we'll see in a minute, including some colorful adjectives, as well as a lot of descriptive details. So in descriptive writing, we generally or can be divided into 3 types. Description of a place, and we will look at this later, next time inshallah. Then description of a person, description of a person, description of a place, and description of a thing or an experience that someone had. Alright? So now, what do we mean by descriptive writing, or something called imagery? Imagery is that, what I just said, is that trying in your writing to create a picture in words. For example, it's the use of words to create images or mental picture for the reader. So imagery helps you picture, imagine, how something, someplace looks or sounds or smells or tastes or feels, and so on and so forth. Alright, so if we want to classify the senses, we can describe how something or some looks like, and how something sounds like, how a place would smell like, and how a place or a thing feels like, and so on. So we try to appeal, in other words, to the reader's different senses of sight, senses of hearing, of smelling, of touching, and feeling, and so on. Let's just do this very quick activity and classify these adjectives according to the senses they appeal to the senses they can be classified under. Let's look at it. Blue. What do you think? Blue. It's generally blue. All right. Dry. Generally feel. Okay. And sometimes the desert really looks dry. Okay. Is that right? Yes. Exciting. Feel. Generally it's feel. And sometimes sounds. Is that right? She sounded exciting. This place sounds very exciting. The event, and so on. So sometimes it can describe an exciting feeling, an exciting sound. Fragrant. Smell. Okay, very nice smell. Fragrant. So it is with the smell. Very nice smell. Dark. Look. generally look, but sometimes feel. It's about the feeling, okay? Unlike some the feeling. Friendly, feel. Friendly is generally feel or sound friendly. Is that right? Yes, she sounded very friendly. He sounded very friendly. And so, green, look. Humid, feel. Yes, generally feels. The weather feels humid. Okay. Loud, sound. Fresh, feel. Looks. Okay. The food looks fresh. Okay. And so on. Or she looked very fresh, or he looked very fresh. Okay. Music, sound. Relaxed, generally a feeling. Okay. Sharp, looks. Okay. If we're describing how a person looks, she looks very sharp, he looks very sharp, and so on. Quiet, generally sound, generally look, I would classify it and generally sound. Okay. Sounded very quiet here, not very loud, it's very quiet here. Okay. Boring, just feeling of boredom, of feeling boring or bored. Soft, touching and feeling. Okay. Feel can sometimes feel touching, and sometimes it's just a human feeling, an emotional thing. Okay. So it can go both ways actually. Spicy, smells spicy. Sweet, smells and looks sweet. Okay. Or feels sweet. Warm, it's also a feeling and also looking. Alright. And thundering, the sound of thunder and rain and lightning and so on. So it's thundering. A thundering speech, for example. Okay. Very loud speech. So generally when I'm using adjectives, I should make use or a lot of use of these colorful adjectives, okay? Because they add color to your writing. They make your writing interesting. They make your descriptive. You are creating with these adjectives and these descriptive words a picture in words. So we should be very much attentive to this, all right? Let's look at this example very quickly. Read it very quickly and see how these words in red, I highlighted them in red, so that you notice how a descriptive paragraph should look like, and how we use language, how we use vocabulary, how we use adjectives and nouns and verbs to add color, to create that picture in words to this paragraph. A beach in Hawaii is like paradise. Notice the simile here. A beach in Hawaii is like a paradise. To start with, the beach smells fresh, like a new ocean air freshener. Notice the simile here. All right. The sand is so hot. Adjective. Okay. That when you walk on it after the sea, you feel like you walk on a burning grill. Okay. Not far from the shore, you can see the palm trees. Okay, they sway in the air, move in the air from the strong wind. Okay, you can see the navy blue ocean every day. People are laughing and playing on the burning sand, the very hot sand, and others are relaxing on the beach, sunbathing. Okay, at night you can only hear the waves of the ocean. And the light wind, not the strong wind, the light wind, which comes from the huge palm trees. To sum up, this beach is an amazing place for a perfect summer holiday. So this is a very nice, very beautiful picture of what it is like to spend a vacation on the beach in Hawaii. So notice all the adjectives and the words here. Fresh, like a new ocean air freshener. You walk like you walk on a burning grill, for example, laughing and playing, sway in the air, the strong wind, the burning sand, and so on. So this is very colorful language, very vivid and very lively kind of descriptions to a place. You feel like you want to go there. Yes. Is that right? Yes. It's very nice, very beautifully sounded, very beautifully read kind of writing. And this is what I'd like you to do. Try to be imaginative, all right? To bring in all these details and all this, these colorful language, colorful adjectives into your writing. Okay? Now, Let's read this paragraph, and this is an activity, and try to see what sort of adjectives that are used and what senses they appeal to. Alright? Like what we did in the classification of the adjectives into different senses. Okay? Just focus on adjectives for this time. The beach is the perfect. The word perfect. It just evokes this idea of this is the best place I could ever think of going to, for instance. Yes, very quickly. Hold on a second. I'll just give you 1 minute just to quickly read it. And take notes of these colorful adjectives that are used in this paragraph. Alright, let's see. Yes, please. The air is hot. Very nice. But the water is cool and fresh. Very nice finish. Okay. Anything else? I enjoy. Yes, please.
I enjoy in swimming and surfing.
Okay, so we have swimming and surfing. Just you imagine what people are doing and what I would like to enjoy swimming and surfing. When I am tired, I come and lie on the beach. Yes, the idea of coming and lying on the beach is also another image that we can think of. Yes, please.
The sound.
Yes.
The sound is soft and white.
Very nice. The sound is soft and white, and the beach is noisy. Now, this is feeling and looking. Is that right? And this is noisy with seagulls and children laughing. This is appealing to your hearing, okay? To your hearing sense, okay? But it is pleasant. So no, it's not a bad noise, not a very. So it is a pleasant. It's a nice noise, okay? I even like the
beach smell.
Now it appeals to your sense of smelling. Now the beach looks or I like the beach smells, okay? The air smells salty. The air smells salty from the sea. I feel, now it is a feeling, okay? I feel relaxed and peaceful. When I want to relax in summer, this is the conclusion. I generally go to the beach. So what we did here is that we appealed to different senses. Hearing, smelling, touching, looking, feeling, and so on. So this is what good descriptive writing, descriptive paragraph writing should be looking like or should read. Okay. Now we just talked about. Hold on a sec. We talked about colorful or using colorful adjectives and trying to create that picture in words. There is a second thing that we have to use in order to write a very good description, very good descriptive writing, which is adding specific details. Because like I just said, you want to create a picture in words, so what you need to do is to add as many details as possible in order to give the reader an idea, very clear idea, a very detailed idea about what it is like to be or to see this place or and so on. Let's look at these examples. I bought a car. We heard a noise. Okay? Suddenly I smelled food. And I bought some furniture. What do you notice about these 4 sentences?
This teacher.
Yes, please.
It's a general language.
It's general language. Very nice. It's general language. Does it give, do they give any description?
No.
Do they give you an idea about what is this car like?
No.
Does it give you what is this noise? Is it good noise, bad noise, and so on? What about the food? What kind of food? What kind of smell? So they are not really detailed. They are not really descriptive. They are more of general language that they don't give much an idea about what it is that you are talking about.
Yes.
On the other hand, if we compare this sentence, I bought a car with, I bought a 2005 Japanese Toyota. Is it clear now?
Yes.
Definitely. We know what the car is like. We know the age of the car, the make of the car, and so on. So it is a 2000, so it's kind of new. It's a Japanese car, not an American car or European car, and it's a Toyota. So we can imagine what should the car, what the car looks like. So this is a more specific detail. Now, we heard a noise. What about this one? We heard the sound of breaking glass. Now it is more specific, more detailed. Now we can imagine what that noise is like. It's more of breaking glass. So something serious happened or something, someone dropped something, and so on. Suddenly I smelled food. Whereas suddenly I smelled steak and fried onions. Is it clear now?
Yes.
Clearly, because we added some specific detail to give an idea about that smell. It's a nice smell, of course. Okay? I bought some furniture. Let's look at this one. I bought a wooden chair and some utensils. Okay? So this is again a more descriptive detail rather than using the general language. So a second important idea about descriptive writing is always add specific details, as many specific details as possible, because again you want to create that picture in words. Let's do this activity. Okay? We want to change the underlined segments here in each sentence with something more specific. Is that clear?
Yes.
Alright, so let's say Maria found some jewelry in the backyard. Mary, my friend, bought me a book for my birthday, and so on. Change them into something more specific. Give more specific details, in other words, to these underlined segments in each sentence. Alright, let's see. Maria found some jewelry in the backyard. Now, some jewelry is not really specific. It's more of a general term, a general word. Yes, how did you answer it, please?
Maria found a beautiful ring in the...
Very nice. Maria found a beautiful ring in the backyard. Is there another answer? Yes, please.
Maria found a musical
Okay, for example, a diamond necklace in, yes, we could say a gold ring and a diamond necklace in the backyard. Alright? Maria found a gold ring and a diamond necklace, and she's lucky actually. My friend bought me a book for my birthday. Yes, please. A scientific book. Very nice. Very nice. Another answer?
A Jane Austen novel.
A Jane Austen. Very nice. A Jane Austen novel for my birthday. Yes, please.
A book about basic rules in grammar.
Very nice. A book on grammar in basic rules in grammar. Very nice. Or?
A book of Shakespeare's novels.
Okay. A collection of Shakespeare's writings or Shakespeare's plays, for example. Bought me a Shakespeare or a collection. Alright. Or you can say a book on linguistics, for example. My favorite. Okay. A book on linguistics for my birthday. Alright. Let's see the third one. My father enjoyed making things. What things? What things? Yes, please. Very nice. Like cleaning his car in the morning. This is something that is enjoyable, I bet. Yes, please.
My father enjoyed making hot chocolate and cake.
Very nice. Hot chocolate. He's a good father. Okay. Hot chocolate and cake. Hopefully not in the morning. Okay. Yes, please. My father enjoyed teaching his children. Very nice. Yes, please.
My father enjoyed watching the news.
Watching the news. I don't know if he's enjoying that or not, but this is nothing happy about the news. Alright, so my father enjoyed making, let's say, wooden, for example, chairs, okay, and tables, okay? Or we can say artifacts, or wooden chairs, okay? Alright? Alright, we always have vegetables with that dinner. Vegetables is a very general word. How can you change it into a specific, yes, a specific word? Yes, please.
We always have cucumber and tomato with dinner.
Very nice. We always have cucumber and tomatoes with dinner. Yes?
We always have a dish of salad.
Okay, we always have dish of salad. We always have salad with dinner. Very nice. Or we can say we always have lettuce and cucumber and carrots with dinner. Very nice. In the picture, the person is holding something. What is that thing? What is that thing? Yes, please.
In the picture, the person is holding his mobile.
Is holding his mobile. Very nice. Or is a copy or a? Okay. I cannot actually hear you. Yes, please. He is holding roses. Very nice. Or
Small piece of paper.
a small piece of paper. We can say in the picture the person is holding a knife or a gun. Alright. An old photo of his family. Okay? Now it is clear. Okay? My room looked out over some nice views. What do you mean by nice views? It's rather general. Yes, please.
Over my garden.
Very nice. Over my garden. We need to describe it. What is that? Which is full of trees, plants, roses, flowers, and so on. Yes, please.
Sea and mountains.
Over the sea, over the beach, and some hilly areas, for example. We can say, we looked over some nice trees. Okay. We can say palm trees, since we are in the Middle East. Palm trees and grass. Okay, we can say pasture or grass. All right, some palm trees, some trees, and olive trees, and so on, or over the beach. Okay, all right. So this is what we mean by using descriptive detail. Now it is much better now for the reader to imagine what it's like to see this place, to be in this place, and so on. Okay. Also another activity. Now the same thing. We're going to read this paragraph. There are 5 words here in this paragraph that are rather general, and we want to rewrite them as specific details. For example, let's see just the first sentence, and I'll give you a chance to do the rest of the paragraph. When I left my hometown, my relative gave me a special box. There are at least 2 things that are rather general. When I left my hometown, we could say instead of my hometown could be when I left Gaza. Okay, when I left Gaza, for example. My relative, my cousin, my aunt, my uncle, all right, my relative gave me a special box. Okay, all right, we can add some details, but okay. All right, a special box. This is fine because we're going to describe the box here. Now, continue reading. Try to find the rather general language or general words and change them into something more specific. Yes, please. Treasures, valuable things. Alright, let's see. She said, I could use the box to keep my special treasures. Now, special treasures is rather general. What do we mean by, how did you write it, please?
Toy collection.
My toy collections, very nice. Or could be my Jewelry, okay? My old photos, for example, all right? So special treasures could be something like my old photos and jewelry. All right, now it is clearer. What do we mean by my special treasures? The box was made of a special material. The box was made of wood or metal or plastic or whatever. So it was made of wood. And it was painted a bright color. It was painted white, yellow, red, brown, bright. So we could say blue or pink. So it was painted pink because it's rather a bright color, not a dark color. Okay. When I opened it, the box, it played a pretty song. It played what? Yes, please. A classic song or a romantic song or very nice. It played a classic music, for example, or song. Okay, or a semi-music song. Okay. Alright. I kept this box on my dresser and used it to store my things. My jewelry, my old photos, my diary, and so on. So my photos and jewelry. Alright. Unfortunately, I lost my beautiful box when I moved to a different city. When I moved to Ramallah, to Cairo, to London, to New York, and so on. So a different city. Okay? But I will always remember it. And my relative, my cousin, my uncle, my aunt, who gave it to me. So now this reads much better because we added more and more specific detail to this paragraph. Alright? Okay. Now, let's do this writing activity and we'll finish the class with. We're going to write a topic sentence and some details to this paragraph on a horrible hotel that I have been to. Let's notice. I'm going to write the topic sentence and then let's just read the paragraph here, then some details. First, the rooms are small, dark, and dirty. There is no air conditioning in summer, so the rooms are very hot. Because there is no heating, the rooms are cold, especially in winter. Second, now I'd like you to give some more details on why this hotel you stayed at, supposedly, is very bad. It was very bad. And finally, the conclusion. That is why I want to warn you not to stay in that hotel. Alright? So try to write the topic sentence here and give me some detail, in 2 sentences to detail some other things that you especially didn't like about staying in that hotel. You could talk about room service, you could talk about location and so on. Let's see. All right. Let's see what you actually wrote for this to complete this paragraph. Just get some examples of your writing. Yes, please. A topic sentence would be,
When I visited Cairo last summer, I stayed in a
when I visited Cairo last summer, I visited or I stayed in a very bad or very horrible hotel. Nice topic sentence. All right. Very nice.
In the previous summer, I stayed in a horrible hotel, and I regret very much because of many reasons.
And I regretted it very much for a number of reasons. Very nice. Yes, please.
When I go to visit one city in Germany with my favorite friends, we go to a famous hotel.
We went to a very bad hotel, a very terrible hotel. And finally,
There are many bad habits in a horrible hotel.
there were very bad things that I had in staying in that hotel. But what I'd like you to do is just to give a name for that hotel.
Yes.
Okay? That would be better. Okay? Alright, for example, let's see some examples of your classmates writing that they just did now. Staying in this hotel was the worst thing that I ever did. Very nice topic sentence. See a second example. I went to a very bad hotel last summer, which is a fine topic sentence, although I prefer to give a name, like I just said, to that hotel. We could say, staying in, let's say, give it just a name, in Amer's hotel, Cairo hotel. The Egyptians would be very angry with us. Okay. Staying in an Amer hotel was the worst experience I ever had. Okay. Worst experience, or was the worst thing I ever experienced. I ever had. Alright? The rooms are dark, small, blah, 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 blah. Okay? Now let's see some details describing how horrible the hotel was. Yes, please.
Second, the food is so bad and unhealthy. It has no taste and no smell.
Mhm.
So I have to buy my food from inside.
Very nice. Very nice. Yes, please.
It has a bad location, which is near a factory, so I'm always suffering from horrible headache.
Okay, horrible headache, and there was always loud noise, loud, unbearable noise. Remember the adjectives? Alright, loud, unbearable noise. That was very annoying. Very nice. Yes, please. Iman.
The location is very bad. That near the hotel is a big school, and the people cannot come to the hotel. And the waste is very terrible. It's of the hotel. You can see the hospital beside the hotel. It's called boring.
And it was very boring. What was very boring? Yes, please.
The location of the hotel is so bad with dusty air and water pollution, and there is no electricity.
And there was no electricity. That must be in Gaza. All right. Let's see just the example here. The room services were very bad. All right. Full stop. They didn't clean the room and take the clothes to the washing machine, to the laundry. We call it the laundry. Okay. Full stop. Also, they did not provide food. Okay. They were careless and they were careless and very nice sentence. I could just finish by writing these two sentences. For example, room service was unprofessional. Was unprofessional. Okay, and impolite and rude. Let's say and rude. In addition, the food, okay, tasted really bad to the extent of so, just to make sure, so I had to buy my meals from a nearby nearby supermarket, for example. A nearby super. We could add some details, but because of short of time, this should be enough. For example, room service was unprofessional and really rude. In addition, the food served was tasted really bad, so I had to buy my meals or my food from a nearby location or nearby supermarket. That's why I want to warn you not to stay in that hotel. Alright? So just to sum up what we've been talking about in this class, descriptive writing is a very kind or common type of academic writing. What you need to do in your descriptions, always make sure that you use colorful details, colorful adjectives, in addition to using as many specific details as possible. We'll continue talking about this topic inshallah next time. Till then, see you and take care. Thank you.